deeper level is so if they're spiritual beings, which I believe they are, like it's a binary. They're either, you're on team good or team bad. You can assign any name to it you want, but like, what are these things? Are they good or bad? And I think some of them are bad.
For decades, NASA, the world's leading space exploration agency, has kept a tight lid on a truth they feared could shatter our understanding of the cosmos. But now, after years of speculation and whispers, that silence has finally been broken. The UFOs are here, and we stand on the edge of a discovery that could forever reshape the course of human history. In a race against time, NASA scientists and researchers have been working tirelessly to confront the unknown, pushing the limits of human exploration to unlock the mysteries that lie beyond our atmosphere. For years, our instruments have captured strange and unexplainable phenomena, objects darting across the sky at impossible speeds, performing maneuvers that defy the capabilities of any known human technology. These aren't mere illusions or camera tricks. They are undeniable pieces of evidence, glaring signs that we are facing a truth that demands our attention. Then came the moment that shook the world. In a stunning press conference, NASA's chief finally stepped forward, emerging from years of secrecy to reveal a series of shocking encounters that sent shockwaves through the scientific community and left millions in awe. Clips from this announcement showed unidentified flying objects streaking across the sky, effortlessly defying the known laws of physics. These weren't sightings limited to a few eyewitnesses. They were seen by pilots, civilians, and even astronauts themselves. Experts were baffled, and everything we thought we knew about our place in the cosmos was suddenly thrown into question. Even the U.S. Department of Defense, long hesitant to openly address the subject, finally acknowledged the existence of these mysterious objects. But they gave them a different name, unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, to soften the immediate connection to extraterrestrial life. Still, despite the cautious language, the release of multiple videos only strengthened the belief that we may not be alone in our cosmic neighborhood. Some videos, however, have been caught in the grip of heavy censorship, suggesting a deliberate attempt to suppress public speculation. Even so, the Pentagon has remarkably verified the authenticity of several of these recordings, confirming that they indeed capture genuine encounters with something far beyond our understanding. The first shocking incident they confirmed took place in 2004 off the coast of California. Witnesses and cameras recorded an oval-shaped object hovering in the sky, its movements mocking the very principles of physics. As if that wasn't enough, a second confirmed video captured an object skimming over the ocean's surface at a velocity so high that those who witnessed it were left stunned. These sightings didn't just intrigue scientists. They ignited global conversations about the vast possibilities that might exist beyond Earth. As the revelations unfolded, the focus inevitably turned to exoplanets, distant worlds orbiting other stars, many of which have the potential to harbor life vastly different from our own. Could these UFOs be visitors from these faraway systems? Could they be interstellar travelers who've been observing us from the shadows of space? The answers remain hidden, leaving us to ponder the incredible scale of the universe and the mysteries that continue to fascinate and confound us. Throughout history, UFOs have occasionally been caught on camera in ways that left a permanent mark on the public imagination. One of the most famous early incidents happened on June 24, 1947, when a man named Kenneth Arnold, a civilian pilot, reported seeing a formation of crescent-shaped objects flying near Mount Rainier, Washington. His sighting sparked a media frenzy and marked the beginning of the modern UFO era, fueling curiosity and speculation about extraterrestrial life like never before. It was a clear, sunny afternoon, and Arnold had set out on what should have been a routine flight. He could never have guessed that his simple journey would go down in history. As he flew near the majestic peak of Mount Rainier, something unexpected caught his eye. His gaze fixed on the sky, and what he saw next would forever change not only his life but also how humanity viewed the heavens above. His eyes widened in disbelief as a group of mysterious, crescent-shaped objects flew past at astonishing speed, silently darting across the blue expanse in a way that no known aircraft could match. A group of strange, crescent-shaped objects soared through the sky with a grace that defied logic. These mysterious shapes weaved and glided effortlessly in perfect formation, leaving a stunned Kenneth Arnold frozen in disbelief as he watched them vanish into the distance. His extraordinary account of that day spread like wildfire, capturing headlines across the country and igniting imaginations around the globe. Newspapers printed sensational stories, feeding a growing fascination with the possibility that beings from beyond our world might be visiting us. It was Kenneth's vivid description of these mysterious crafts that gave birth to a term that would become iconic: the flying saucer. The world was electrified by this idea, the thought that humanity might not be alone in the endless void of space. What Arnold witnessed that day became a spark that ignited a wave of UFO sightings worldwide. Soon, people from every walk of life began stepping forward, sharing their own astonishing encounters with objects that moved with intelligence and speed, breaking every known law of aerodynamics and physics. This single moment forever cemented Kenneth Arnold's name in UFO history. His courage to speak out and share his experience opened the floodgates for public curiosity, inspiring countless researchers and ordinary citizens alike to investigate the mysterious phenomena that seemed to lurk just beyond human understanding. The modern era of UFO sightings had officially begun, changing how humanity viewed the skies forever. Arnold's fateful encounter lit a flame of curiosity that still burns today, driving us to question, to search, and to wonder what lies beyond our planet's horizon. Just 5 years later, another extraordinary series of sightings unfolded that would further fuel this fascination. On the nights of July 2nd and 3rd, 1952, what became known as the Washington, D.C. UFO incident stunned the entire nation. Multiple UFOs were detected on radar and confirmed visually by both military and civilian personnel. What followed was one of the most breathtaking displays of aerial maneuvers ever witnessed, right over the heart of the United States Capitol. It began quietly, with unusual blips appearing on the radar screens of alert air traffic controllers. But this wasn't a fleeting glitch or a radar malfunction. More and more objects appeared, solid echoes confirming something real and completely unexplainable. As the night wore on, glowing, fast-moving crafts seemed to materialize out of thin air over Washington, D.C. Witnesses, including seasoned pilots and sharp-eyed civilians, were astonished as these unidentified objects executed jaw-dropping maneuvers above the city's iconic landmarks. They darted, swirled, and zipped across the skies in ways that no known aircraft on Earth could replicate, leaving even veteran aviators baffled and awestruck. The news spread like lightning, sending shockwaves through the nation and grabbing the world's attention. Media outlets scrambled to cover the incident as eyewitness accounts poured in. The public was enthralled, but beneath the excitement, a deep unease lingered. Were these mysterious crafts part of some revolutionary human technology that had somehow been kept secret? Or were they something else entirely, something not of this Earth? The Washington, D.C. UFO incident became one of the most compelling and well-documented cases in history. It challenged the limits of human innovation and underscored just how little we truly know about the universe. Even today, it stands as a reminder that the skies above us still hold secrets we have yet to uncover. But the sightings didn't end there. Decades later, another encounter would add even more intrigue to this ongoing mystery. This time, it happened across the Atlantic, deep in the woods of Suffolk, England. The now famous Rendlesham Forest incident unfolded in late December of 1980, involving United States Air Force personnel stationed at RAF Woodbridge. Over a series of nights, they reported strange, glowing lights piercing the forest darkness and a silent, triangular-shaped craft hovering among the trees. From December 16th to 18th, 1980, those quiet winter nights in Suffolk became the backdrop for one of the most chilling UFO cases of all time. In the stillness of Rendlesham Forest, what began as simple reports of mysterious lights escalated into a close encounter that has since become the subject of decades of debate, speculation, and investigation. This extraordinary event, forever etched into UFO lore, draws us deeper into the realm of the unexplainable. At RAF Woodbridge, U.S. Air Force personnel found themselves caught in an encounter that defied every ounce of logic and understanding they had about the world around them. Strange, otherworldly lights pierced the winter darkness, casting an eerie glow that illuminated the forest floor. Driven by both fear and curiosity, the men ventured cautiously into the dense woods, hearts pounding with anticipation as the light led them deeper into the unknown. And then they saw it. Emerging from the shadows was a triangular-shaped craft like nothing they had ever encountered. Its metallic exterior shimmered with an almost ethereal glow, as if it carried secrets far beyond human comprehension. The military personnel stood frozen, completely in awe, fully aware that they were witnessing something extraordinary, an event that would forever reshape their understanding of the cosmos. The Rendlesham Forest incident became one of the most famous UFO cases in history, cemented by military reports, eyewitness testimonies, and even physical evidence, all of which have sparked decades of theories. Were they visited by extraterrestrials? Or was this the result of some covert, highly advanced military technology? To this day, the Rendlesham Forest incident captivates researchers, enthusiasts, and skeptics alike, demanding answers to questions that seem just beyond our reach. Nearly 2 decades later, another historic encounter would leave its own lasting mark. On the evening of March 13, 1997, thousands of people across Phoenix, Arizona, looked up to witness a sight that would forever be known as the Phoenix Lights event. As darkness settled over the desert city, the skies above transformed into a stage for something extraordinary. A series of glowing lights appeared in perfect formation, gliding silently across the heavens like dancers in a cosmic ballet. It wasn't just a handful of witnesses who saw this phenomenon. Thousands of people stood in awe, their collective gasps filling the warm desert night. Pilots, police officers, and ordinary citizens all confirmed the same thing: a massive, coordinated formation of lights hovering silently in the sky. The scale of this sighting was breathtaking, making it one of the largest and most widely documented UFO encounters in modern history. Media outlets buzzed with speculation, and the Phoenix Lights quickly became a global sensation, sparking debates that still rage today. Many experts dismissed the event as flares or aircraft lights, but countless witnesses rejected those explanations. They stood by what they saw, something that defied logic and left a permanent impression on their lives. For many, this sighting was more than just a strange spectacle. It was a reminder that we may not be alone in the vast, mysterious universe. Then came November 7, 2006, when Chicago's O'Hare International Airport became the backdrop for yet another mysterious encounter. In the midst of a busy day of takeoffs and landings, airline employees and passengers alike were shocked to see a disc-shaped object hovering above one of the airport's terminals. The craft hung silently in the sky, as if gravity itself no longer applied, mesmerizing the crowd below. People pointed and whispered in disbelief, watching as the metallic disc stayed suspended above the bustling airport before suddenly accelerating straight upward, cutting through the clouds at an impossible speed and vanishing without a trace. Eyewitnesses, many of them highly trained pilots and aviation staff, reported the incident in detail, yet no official explanation was ever provided. The event was left shrouded in mystery, forever leaving those who saw it with more questions than answers. Speculation followed quickly. Was it an advanced military aircraft, a visiting craft from another world, or some rare atmospheric phenomenon science had yet to fully understand? To this day, no one knows for sure. The O'Hare International Airport UFO sighting remains one of the most credible and chilling encounters ever recorded, a stark reminder that the skies above us hold mysteries far beyond our current understanding and that some questions remain stubbornly unanswered. The O'Hare International Airport UFO sighting especially reminded us that even in an age of advanced technology and constant surveillance, there are still phenomena that defy explanation. 13 years later, in July of 2019, another extraordinary encounter added to this growing mystery. This time, the USS Omaha, a U.S. Navy warship, found itself facing an object unlike anything its crew had ever seen. A mysterious spherical craft appeared over the Pacific Ocean, first picked up on radar and then visually confirmed by stunned sailors on deck. The object seemed to emerge as if from nowhere, hovering low in the sky, its movements breaking every known rule of aerodynamics. The radar screens lit up with intensity as the crew's eyes locked onto the strange visitor. Their training offered no explanation for what they were witnessing. Hearts pounded with a mixture of awe and unease as cameras captured the incredible sight in real time. When the footage was later released, it sent shockwaves around the world. Scientists, aviation experts, and enthusiasts pored over every detail, searching for clues to explain the unthinkable. But then came the moment that truly baffled even the most skeptical minds. Without warning, the object began to descend, moving with deliberate purpose, and slipped silently into the ocean's depths. In seconds, it vanished beneath the waves, leaving nothing behind but ripples and a haunting trail of unanswered questions. The USS Omaha incident remains a stark reminder that mysteries don't just exist in the skies, they may be lurking beneath our oceans as well. Whether it was an advanced piece of technology from Earth or something far more extraordinary, no one can say for sure. What's certain is that this encounter added to the growing evidence that there is much more to our world than we understand. Just a year later, in 2020, the mystery deepened even further when a series of leaked videos captured by US Navy pilots spread rapidly across the internet. These videos showed encounters with fast-moving aerial objects that pilots began calling tic-tacs due to their distinctive oval shape. What made these encounters so fascinating wasn't just the appearance of the objects, but their incredible flight abilities. They accelerated instantly, performed sharp turns that defied inertia, and evaded some of the best-trained pilots in the world with impossible precision. The footage revealed a mesmerizing dance in the sky as skilled aviators chased these unidentified craft, only to watch them defy every known law of physics. Even the most seasoned pilots were stunned, describing speeds and maneuvers that no human aircraft could hope to match. These tic-tac UFOs weren't just a curiosity, they were a mystery that demanded answers. As the videos went viral, curiosity ignited across the globe. Scientists, engineers, and researchers analyzed every frame, searching for clues that might explain these fleeting glimpses of something beyond our understanding. Were these advanced machines created in secret by a rival nation? Or were they emissaries from somewhere beyond our world? The tic-tac encounters quickly became some of the most compelling evidence in modern UFO history, sparking discussions far beyond military circles. Millions of people were captivated, and the tic-tac phenomenon became a symbol of the unknown, a reminder that the universe is full of wonders we've barely begun to comprehend. These sightings didn't just challenge our understanding of aviation, they challenged our perception of reality itself, pushing humanity to question how much more lies beyond the thin veil of the skies we think we know so well. Each of these historic sightings, from Rendlesham Forest to the Phoenix Lights, from O'Hare Airport to the USS Omaha, and finally to the tic-tac UFOs, marks a pivotal chapter in our ongoing exploration of the unknown. These encounters have ignited debates, fueled speculation, and inspired countless investigations, but one thing remains constant. The truth behind these sightings continues to elude us. Still, something has changed. These recent encounters have sparked a global awakening, pushing humanity to explore the unknown with renewed vigor. They've challenged our assumptions, forced us to reevaluate our place in the cosmos, and inspired a new era of curiosity and scientific inquiry. Each mysterious object, each unexplained event, serves as a reminder that the universe is vast, complex, and full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. The truth may still be out there, just beyond our grasp, but these sightings prove that the quest for understanding is far from over. As we continue to look to the skies, and perhaps even the depths of our oceans, we are reminded that discovery is part of what makes us human. And with every unexplained encounter, our hunger for answers only grows stronger. Thanks for watching another episode. While you are still here, make sure to click the video on your screen for more quality content.